Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today we are in the dining room. Welcome if you're new to my channel, and welcome back if you've been with me and following along. So today is Thursday, it is January 9th, and we are moving on to our holiday cleanup missions from the Fly Lady. So if you've been following along, then you may have done the Cruising Through the Holidays missions along with me as we were getting ready for Christmas. Now it's January, it's time to start putting things away and cleaning up. So yesterday we went through and gathered up any gifts that were still just kind of sitting out and took those and put them away. And I had to finish that up today. My daughter did some and I did some and my husband did some last night, but then there was still quite a bit of just general like family gifts, you know, candy and treats and hot cocoa mix and all that. A lot of it needed to go into the kitchen. So I took about an hour this morning putting all that away, and inevitably, you know, any area I went to put something away in, I needed to tidy up a little or make room by getting rid of something else. So it was one of those mornings where I was really trying to stay focused, but I kept going off into little side projects and then getting that done and coming back in, and eventually I got all the gifts put away. So that feels really good. That is done now. And I thought, you know, a lot of this is just stuff I've been meaning to do and meaning to get around to, and I put it off because I think I don't have time. That, you know, little phrase that we all love to use, and it just means we're procrastinating. So it was good to catch myself back up, and anyway, I'm ready to move on now to our third mission. So this was actually the mission for yesterday, but it just didn't happen yesterday. So it's happening today. Maybe your life is like mine. We're just gonna keep going with it. All right, so I have my timer because we're gonna spend only 15 minutes today and work on, I'm gonna tell you what the Fly Lady has in her cleanup mission. So she wants us to spend 15 minutes going through some of the decorations that you did not put out this year. We all have those boxes of decorations that we don't use all of, or we have just a few things left in the bottom of the box. So take 15 minutes to give away or toss, or, you know, just go through and sort out the ones you don't want anymore and get the boxes ready for the current decorations that are out to go in. So part of what I was doing in my running around the house cleaning everything up and putting away this morning was I went to the basement and I got the whole stack. So if you can see, I think I have, what is that, 1, 2, 3, 4 totes, and then the box at the very top. So those are my containers that we're gonna go through together. I'm gonna set my timer. I know at least one of them has quite a few things in the bottom. So I'm trying to brace myself and be positive and tell myself I can do this. I can go through there and make decisions and figure out what I'm doing. It helps that, you know, there's still the pile of things in the living room and the hearth room where we have the tree and all the decorations to put away. So I have that in my mind. Like, I know we've added a few things this year that were either gifts or I picked them up. So I gotta make room to put it all back because I don't want anything out beyond what's in those 4 totes. I want everything inside of a tote. And you'll just have to enjoy the wind and the wind chime outside because we have a big storm front coming through, and so you might hear the old windows in this house rattling around, but the wind chime will give us some nice working background music. So without further ado, I have my timer set for 14 minutes because I always talk, so I'm gonna start that. Yes, that's counting down. Get my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Set aside my holiday control journal, so if you don't have one, go ahead and put that on your list and get that going. And I have a little side note about that. I'll look for a video about your holiday control journal coming soon. I know it's after the holidays, but just hang in there and you'll see why. Okay, so I'm gonna start at the very top and just see what we have. So this box, I think just had a gift in it maybe. Okay, this ornament box I need to keep because there are little ornaments that go in it. That's fine. See, these are new ones I picked up. I like having these, but I just need to make sure I have room to store them. And this has some newspaper in the bottom. I want to say one of my Santas goes in here. So that's all fine, but I need to have a tote to put all that back in. Let me see if I can get it where you can see just a little bit more of what I'm doing. Okay, so this tote, I'm actually gonna set all this up here because that basically is just containers to put stuff away in. Can you see what I'm doing? Yes, okay. So this is the old sheet that goes over our tree. We have a pre-lit tree. The light stopped working after a year or maybe 2 years, I'm not even sure. So my advice, don't get a pre-lit tree, because now I just have to put lights on the tree. But anyway, it breaks into 3 pieces, so we carry those 3 pieces down and then set it back up in the basement and just cover the whole thing with an old sheet. And this is one thing, I think I'm gonna get rid of this because I've never quite had a place for it and I just don't think I need it. I was just thinking it could go on the back of the toilet and put like a roll of toilet paper in there. But I didn't use it for that this year because that means I kind of have to redo what's on the back of the toilet. So I think I'm getting rid of that. It was just a Goodwill find. So these are all just things for wrapping delicate items. So that's all fine. And do I want to put stuff away in there? I don't think I do actually. I kind of want to start with the totes all empty and organize a little bit of what's going in each tote, because what I've had a lot is a little bit of this and that in every tote, and then it's kind of hard to find things when we're setting it back up. So I'll leave this even out because that's just going to go on the tree. So this tote is fine and that's ready to go. Okay. So this tote here, and I also like using these clear totes with just the colored lid that tells me what season it's for. So I have one tote that's clear in the basement that has I think an orange lid, and that's all my fall stuff. I have another one with a aqua blue or teal colored lid, and that's my springtime stuff. And then I have these 4 totes with red and green lids that are for Christmas. So, okay. So these were decorations that my daughter made last year with the babysitters, and they're very cute. I don't really want to keep them. I think she wants to keep them. But they're just paper cutouts, and I don't really have a special place to hang them, and I'm pretty sure the babysitters did most of them because she was 4 last year. So it would be different if I knew like she was actually cutting these out, but I just don't think a 4-year-old could handle doing that. So it was a fun project, very, very nice to have, but I think I'm ready to just recycle that paper and move on with that. And this little bit of ribbon I'm just gonna put in my I have a little notions bin with a gift wrap for little odds and ends like that. Okay, so here's some more boxes that are just to put things away, so that's fine. But again, I would like to be able to kind of sort out, like, I don't know, you know, all the mantle decor in one box or something. We'll see, or maybe not. Sometimes all those grand plans to organize just make it harder, so it might just all get put in boxes. But same thing, these were just little paper chains that we made 2 years ago. I cut them up. I can't remember if my daughter, I don't know. They were just decorations, but they're nothing special, and they're all little short pieces like this, so I could make them into a longer one. But I feel like these are the kind of things that the fun is in the making, so I think I'm going to recycle that. It's just, I have more of the paper, it's nothing special. Okay, got an empty grocery bag, more wrapping. This has the Santa that goes in it, that's fine. Okay, so I have old pine cones. I think these were cinnamon ones. I don't mind keeping these for decorating and even for fire starters if I have too many. So I'm okay keeping that. I don't know about this basket. I've never loved it, and I just don't have a lot of surfaces where I need baskets sitting out. So we are gonna put the pine cones in there. The basket I'm gonna let go of and get all those little pieces out. All right, 2 baskets done. So this kind of needs to be cleaned out. Aha, what's this? So these notes were stuck in here, and I didn't even see them this year. And I think they were just something cute that I got as a gift. But again, I don't have that many places where I need magnetic notepads hanging. I have a very small area on the side of the fridge. It's already filled. Ooh, I wonder if my daughter's teacher would want those. And this is the same thing. It's just a cute notepad, but I have lots of cute notepads. So I think I'm going to donate those to her if she wants them. If she doesn't, that's fine. And there is a little bit of a Christmas list on here from my daughter. So I'll keep that and tuck it actually in my control journal. That's where that should go. And so that's recycle, that's recycle. I'm gonna put this list in here. And if I wanted to keep one of these, I just don't think I need to. Okay, so I'm gonna donate those, or if my daughter's teacher doesn't want them, I'll just put them in the Goodwill bin. So those are going out, and then this needs to be dumped in the trash, so I'm gonna do that in a minute. Just put it there so you can see that it's empty. Okay. This has our storage of this thing. And actually it lives in a different spot that is more easily accessible at Thanksgiving time when I need to get it because I forget. So I'm going to keep it living where it does, and this, it can just stay in the box. That's fine. It'll be, I mean, essentially that's the whole thing that came with it, so that's fine. And what I end up doing is having a box of books, all of our holiday books that we get out this time of year. Not this time of year, you know, Christmas time of year. So here's another tote. This one could be dumped out too. I'm gonna actually have one tote with all the dumping out stuff. Okay, and those two are the same kind, so that's good. Okay, so far so good, but this is the one I'm a little afraid of because I already know that it has all of the stuff that I either don't know what to do with or can't decide, all of that. So let's see. All right, these I can't show you because they have the name of our town on them, but I know I want to keep them, and that's fine. This is essentially, this box is all of our decorations and ornaments for the tree. Things like this can actually go back out, so when I'm taking things down to put up Christmas decorations, I just put the things I'm taking down in the Christmas box so that when I'm putting the Christmas decorations away, I find them back and I then can put them back out again. So this one just hangs right over here. I'm gonna hang that up. Okay, that's hanging and out of the way. All right. Okay, here's the trash. Here's the pine cone. There's a bag that I'm sure had, oh, I know. So I did put all of our ornaments back in bags last year based on their size, just because it made it a little easier to put out all the same size at one time. So that's fine. I'm going to do that system again. These are ornaments that they're all just plastic, and I think these are ones that the tops need to be fixed and put back together. So I guess I will keep that. If I feel like putting it back together next year, maybe I will. So that's fine. This is a star. Sometimes we do an angel on the top, sometimes we do a star, so I'm fine keeping that. Then, okay, now here's something I picked up last year, I'm pretty sure at Aldi, and it was probably on clearance, and I thought, oh, I need these pine cones with the frosted white outside. But I have so many pine cones, and like I just said, I don't have that many places I'm trying to put things like that. Obviously, I never opened the box or used them this year, so I think I'm gonna let those go. And here's another one. Same way, I thought, oh, these are all these rustic, you know, wood slices, and berries, but I just don't need that many things like this out. And if I really just need some rustic elements, I could just go to my front yard. I'm gonna let go of that. All right, this is a box from an ornament that's breakable, so that's fine. We'll keep that. Here's my other bags from ornaments. And that one we just didn't put out, but I'm fine keeping it. I don't know that it needs to be in this big box. I mean this big bag. I can't remember if we had acorns or something all in one bag. I like to have kind of natural elements, but then I also like a little glitz. So I have no real theme to my tree. It just is what it is. Okay, ornaments that I didn't use. Here's a timer that I didn't use, and I think I've had this a couple of years. I have one that goes on the tree itself, but part of me says it doesn't go bad, so I'm gonna keep that. This is for putting the lights away. That's fine. We'll keep that. This is a set of some ornaments that were homemade, some of them that weren't, and one that came apart. I think the one that came apart, I'm pretty sure my daughter ripped it apart. And I mean, it's cute, but it was just one of those little craft kits, so I think I'm gonna let that go. I can just pitch that. And there's some of these out on the tree, so we'll just put the rest back in that bag. This is a breakable one we didn't put out. So my daughter's 5, and I'm still hesitant to put the breakable ornaments up on the tree because she still likes to play and look and take them down and put them back up. So some of these breakable ones I still want to keep, and eventually I would like to put them back up on my tree, or if someday I have a second tree where it's more out of the way, perhaps they would go on there. But either way, when she's just a little bit older, they'll start going back up on the tree when I know she's not going to be playing with them so much. So that's why I'm keeping those. All right, those are just ornament hooks. So this is a bag that some of those ornaments came out of. Another bag. All right, this was one a friend gave me. Looks like a little angel, which was really cute, but it's not really colors I have in my kitchen. See, isn't that cute? What a cute little gift. I just thought that was darling. So even though my friend gave it to me, which was really sweet, it just doesn't go with my kitchen, and I don't really, it could go, well, this is a pot holder. I was thinking it could go in a bathroom, but we don't really have we just kind of have one set of towels. Everything's a neutral, either tan or brown or white, so I think I'm okay to pass this on. There's my timer. Okay, let me set it. I'm just gonna give myself 2 more minutes to be done, okay? No, I don't even need to give this to my sister. It's fine, I can let it go. Okay, some more ribbon that can go in the ribbon collection. This is a decoration, but I don't think I need it, so I'm gonna let that go. This one is a candy dish, which we use a little bit more often, and I kind of like having a secret place that I can stash my favorite candy, so I'm keeping that. And that'll actually go back out now, so that's one of our just kind of everyday decorations. This is a breakable ornament that didn't go out this year, that's fine. This and this is just a container for an ornament that didn't go out. Well, some of these are out. This one is not, I can tell. Ooh. It's okay, it's metal, not breakable, but it is heavy. And, that one I just forgot to put out, but okay, so that's staying in there, and these will all get put away. All right, this was one that kind of went with that set. I think I already looked at this and forgot to put it in here. Okay. Quickly, make decisions quickly. All right, and let's see. This is a decoration. I think we have 2 versions of these. They made them at preschool. Does it have her whole name? Yes, and it's her letters and her handwriting, which I think is kind of cute. So I'm gonna keep that. That could even go on her little tree in her room. That's a decoration that's just breakable, so we didn't put it out. Extra little bags and wrapping stuff. what's this? This one I'm keeping. I don't know where to put it, but I just love that her little handprint is making the, I know, hurry it up. All right, so I'm keeping that. It's making the antlers of the reindeer. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I have a couple of timers. I have a glass bead. I have another little handprint that the eyes fell off, but look at her tiny little hand. Isn't that sweet? Okay, enough reminiscing. Moving on. This one, we just need to put it away. This is out, so it needs to be put away. And these bottles, if you're an antique buff, came from the old farmhouse so it's on land that my grandparents lived on. It was my grandfather's uncles, bachelor uncles, who lived together forever, and neither of them never married. One of them was kind of sickly, I think, and then the other one kind of took care of the farm and helped the one that was sickly. But anyway, so these came out of that old farmhouse. I don't know if you can read them, but if that's of any interest to you, I just like keeping them because they're cool old bottles. So they'll go back out as decoration, same as that one. What does that say? Full pint. That probably had somebody's moonshine, I'm guessing. So that little bottle collection will go back out, and now what's left in here is basically trash and a few ornament hooks and extra lights for the tree. Okay, so I did get rid of a few things and just have a better idea of what's in here too. And what I may end up doing is maybe all those breakable ornaments that I just know we're not going to use right away. I mean, in the next year or two, I might put those in their own box so I can just have that whole box I don't even need to get out. And I may even label it. So there we go. That's my longer than 15 minute clean out of the holiday boxes for all of our storage. So I hope that was helpful to you, or maybe just gave you somebody to listen to while you were doing yours. And if nothing else, I was able to do it. So I'm glad I got through that. And now everything is up and out, and it'll be easier to start putting it away. So thanks for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe down below and hit that like button. And yes, keep an eye out because I have another little Christmas and holiday related video coming. It's going to be a new series. I'll let you know when it comes out, but if you subscribe, then you have a better chance of catching it. So thanks again. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.